Oh, that's all right.
Just on the phone to Condis.
Oh, yes, Concues.
Yes, so anyone wanting a queue being repaired, apparently Con's in town today and tomorrow. He told me not to tell anyone.
His phone's going to go crazy.
Sorry, Con. Anyway, he was all good.
Have you recovered from Saturday night, Phil?
Very, very disappointing, Iceman.
Yeah, I think most power supporters are, Phil.
The only way I can look at it is you've got to learn from your defeats.
Yeah.
And I'd rather lose in a semi-final than not make the finals.
I don't know about that.
What you want, like, surely you'd want to be there with the opportunity to make the finals.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah.
So I'm saying I'd rather get beat there than not make the finals, Iceman.
Oh, sure. Not make the finals.
Like some people that's been giving me a hard time.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
So
no, look, overall, I mean, they've lost in the prelim, last year.
Yeah.
And they didn't perform. Yeah, Bulldogs came to play, and geez, did they play? They played awesome. So, good luck to them.
That's it.
We can only move on and hope
lick
for
our
next
worms
year.
and start again. I think.
That's it. That's
just
it.
like playing pool.
Yeah.
Dust yourself off.
Try again.
Go again.
Yeah. So that's all right.
Yeah.
But what about that qualifier from the US Open, Phil?
That's amazing.
I heard she didn't lose a set the whole tournament, and she was a qualifier.
The most games she lost in a set was 5 to one of the qualifiers.
Oh wow! Okay.
She had a ticket booked home 3 weeks ago.
Wow! Amazing.
It is amazing.
And the other amazing thing about that event was it Zverev winning it, beating Djokovic?
No, Medvedev.
Medvedev, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Djokovic is going for the record and greatest of all time, and just shows how tough it is.
Hits the wall.
Yeah, just one more, and oh my God, that's amazing.
The beauty about the ladies' Iceman was another teenager made the final.
Yeah.
And out of the blue, these two sensations knocking everyone out and playing good. And I heard one of the interviews with the girl that won it, and in like the second or third round, and she said, "I'm not surprised. I've worked really hard to get here."
Yeah.
So I thought, wow, this girl's confident, but it's the first time overseas, I think.
Yeah, amazing. It's her second Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And she only got invited into Wimbledon with a wild card, I think.
Wow.
So anyway,
there you go.
That's perfect for all of us. That
it just means that anyone can have a result, you know.
You believe in yourself.
That's right.
And it goes your way. No, that's amazing. That is.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you go.
Yeah.
What about some pool? We got any pool to talk about?
Well, we did have a big tournament on the weekend, Iceman.
Yes, we
so
did.
I think we should be talking about that.
Well, we had the Spring Cup for 2021. We didn't get a lot of numbers, but the quality was there. You know, a lot of the top players
but when
did
you
play.
say you didn't get a lot of numbers,
we got 38 players, which I would have thought, you know, could have got a few more, but that's right. People are busy doing what they're doing, so that's the way it is. And we had some good players attend.
Yeah.
So Nathan Neems took it out, beat Dave Ewing in the final. It's been a while since Dave Ewing's made a final.
Yeah.
And of course Nathan's always tough to beat. Yeah. He put me out in the semi. I beat him 7-4 in the semi. Beat Dave 9-5 in the final. Daniel had a very good result, beating Daniel Porter, beating Mikey Cassiola in the quarter, sorry.
That's a big win.
Yeah, and then lost to Dave. JB put out Michael Hayes early in the day, which was great effort for JB.
The old experience kicked in that we were talking about.
Yeah, that's right. Then I took care of JB because I owed him one, so I got him back on that one. But there's some good players there on the day.
See, Mikey got rid of the vines.
Yes, he put out Stacey in the first round, and then Lyndall Hill 5-4 in the second round. So, and we're talking big numbers here, as in frames. The event's about longer frames, you know, and just basically a lot of pull. I felt it was a very draining. You know, I played 3 matches before I got to Nathan. I raced 5, raced to 6. So it just felt like a lot of pull, and Nathan's a bit fresher than I am. Even though he had a big weekend, it still didn't slow him down. Picked up $1,000 for his trouble, Phil.
Nice weekend.
Yeah.
But he is a brilliant player.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And won that Nibal challenge a few months ago.
Yeah.
Multi-key sport player.
Yeah.
And a quality player as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well done, Nathan.
Yeah.
Good to see you in the winner's circle again.
Oh dear.
But I was thinking about, you said the numbers were a little bit down. And I know like a couple of players from in here went and played in the event. But the one thing is, when you go with them longer frames, it's harder for the lesser players.
It is.
So,
But the other way of looking at it, I look at it as they're getting more frames. It's not best of 5, where you play a top player, you lose 3-0.
Yeah.
You know, you're making a journey into town, car park, and all the other stuff that goes with it. And you want to have more than 3 frames if you get beat.
I'm not disputing that.
Yeah.
I just feel that maybe they know they can't beat you over, or Nathan, or it's hard to beat them quality players over long distances.
How did that qualifier know she was going to win the US Open?
That's the example we've got to tell all
Well,
these
what are you
people.
saying? They can't beat us. They can beat us.
They can.
Anyone can win.
Yeah.
You've got to believe in yourself. If you think you can't win, you're not going to win. If you think you might win, well, who knows? You might get a win.
You can or you can't. You're usually right.
That's right. You've got to give yourself an opportunity.
Yeah.
At least believe that you can win. Otherwise, what's the point?
And if you want to play pool, playing the better players is how you're going to improve.
That's right.
So,
Exactly right. So, if you think you can't, probably won't.
If you think you can,
You might.
you possibly can. Yeah.
That's right. What do you got, Phil?
Well, we've got the Adelaide Billiards League. We got the semi-finals tonight,
Oh yeah, yeah.
So on top of the ladder is the Baristas, which is Barry Jenner and Peter Udich.
Yeah.
And they play the team that came fourth, which was Motley Crew, which is Dennis Wignall and Sue Martin. And in the other semi, we've got the Usuals, which is Chris Wignall and Tab Babiak. And they're up against the Grasshoppers, which is Arthur Coronas and Nes Fernandez.
How did they come up with these names, Phil? That's what I want to know.
Well, usual suspects, the Baristas. Barry's a barrister.
Yeah, I understand.
Bun's a barista.
Yes. Where's the grasshopper come from?
A master. You know, Archie's teaching Nes.
Oh, Jesus.
And the Motley Crew, they both live on the same street, which is Motley Avenue down your way, I suppose.
Oh my God.
So there is some
Fair enough. Yeah, no, it's
behind there. But
yeah.
the beauty about that league, Iceman, you've got Peter Udich playing tonight, state champion. Tad, former state champion. Archie, former state champion. Dennis, Australian Masters champion.
How are they going to beat them guys?
Well, you just said it, Iceman.
That's right.
Everyone's beatable when they're
That's
not on
right.
the same team.
That's
and
right.
it's handicapped, Iceman.
Oh, handicap, that helps.
So, but anyway, Nez and Archie, they're the defending champions.
Yeah.
And all of them have been practicing a lot, Iceman.
Okay.
So I know Peter Udich knocked in a 92 break on Saturday.
Okay.
Nes Fernandez knocked in a 52 break, which I think is fantastic. Archie had a 94 in the league last week, Iceman.
Yeah,
so, and as you probably know, Frank Zhao knocked in 111 clearance in here. So recently in Snooker SA, there's been lots of big breaks, Iceman.
That's good.
Oh, Stario knocked in a 55.
Wow.
I think there might have been some counting issue there, but anyway, there's been a lot of big breaks happening. So it's good. So. And you know, finals around, everyone was playing finals.
Yeah.
So so we've got the semi-finals tonight, Iceman. I'll have them results next week for
Beautiful.
you.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday night, we played we started the Championship League Snooker, the 147 series. And you'll be pleased to know, Iceman, I made an appearance.
Oh.
So
are you playing in it?
I've joined the league, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So now you do play.
Well, if you see me the other night, it wasn't very good.
You weren't too bad today.
What do you mean?
5 long blues in a row.
Nice man. It's building me up.
He's a freak. Come on, computer.
Yeah, so that was really good, Iceman. There's Stacey and Lyndall, John Quinlan, Peter Udich, Tanarag, Craig Hess, and I don't think I've missed anyone myself. So yeah, that was pretty good, and Stacey won. Again.
That's Stacey again.
I tell you what, Alex, Stacey is a very, very good player. You know him from 8 ball. I don't really know him from 8 ball, and that's the other night. I've seen him here hitting balls, and we always build him up. But when I played against him and watched him the other night, he's such a quality striker of the ball. He doesn't if it's on and it's reasonable, he never misses. He doesn't break down on the easy ones. So, so it's a 7-week series. Top 4 players going to the final, and Stacey has taken the first one out, so it's all good. But so that was good. And the other thing we've got coming up this weekend is the South Australian State 147 title. There's still a few days to go before we close it, but we've had a huge response already. We've already got about 30 players nominated for the event.
That's awesome,
So that'll be run all day Saturday. The last 3 players in each group will go into the minor state title, so that'll be played on Saturday as well. So one event will turn into 2 events, and next Wednesday the top 8 players from the weekend will play off in the final next Wednesday night.
Right. Awesome.
So pretty good. Everything's going well at Snooker SA.
That's good to hear.
I did have a phone call from Greg Jenkins midweek.
Super Jenks.
Telling me that he tunes in to listen to you and I.
G'day, Greg.
So I told him I'd give him a mention. And Iceman, he rang me up and talked to me about the last 8 ball tournament that you had. And he was talking, because he watched it online, and he was talking to me about you playing a Mikey. So even though Greg, he's an all-round curist, don't play 2-shot pool in New South Wales, and there he is in New South Wales in lockdown watching you playing 8 ball, and he's ringing me to tell me about it.
There you go.
Jeez, I can't believe it. In Sydney are ringing me up to bust my balls about how good you are, Iceman. But anyway,
I don't know.
It's nice for Greg to ring up and acknowledge how well all the South Australians are doing.
Awesome,
So that was good. But that's about it for me this week. Maybe I could mention the Challenger League Snooker, where Dave Limerick has won his first 8 matches, Iceman.
He's
got off to a great start. He did that last season and just got pipped at the post. But Rob Heweiler, he's on his tail chasing him. Really great performance is Ben Zalko. He's sitting in 3rd spot.
That's a young fella, Ben,
So he's excelled really. Mike Wellens, he's up there as well, but Mike's played a couple of extra matches than what the others are. But the surprise package is Ben Zalko sitting in 3rd spot. But he's going to have to push to catch Dave and Robbie. So they're the early pace setters in the Challenger League. So
that's good.
Dave 8-0.
Very good. Awesome stuff.
So that's all I have for you this week, Iceman.
Well, that's all right. We can have a short and sweet one today.
You got on the podium again, so that's another good performance from you, Iceman.
Semi-final. I mean, it's not my goal, you know.
No, but if you're doing a trifecta, you're going to stick you in there, Iceman.
Well, maybe next time.
Well, still a good performance.
Thanks, buddy.
You did well, and well done to Nathan.
And
good luck to the Billy teams tonight.
Awesome.
All right, Iceman.
See you, Phil.
See you, champ.
Good on you, mate.